Welcome to the Rally Room this week. God bless you guys. I tell you, you're amazing. Y'all are the most amazing people on the planet. You are truly the people that make the difference in this nation and in this world. You are the ambassadors from heaven in this earth representing God. And today we're going to talk again about leadership with others. And I want to give you a verse today, James 1:19. Let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. And when you're dealing with other people, you know, the first law of love is to listen. So we know God's number one probably ministry is to listen. So swift to hear, quick to listen, slow to speak. Now that might be hard for some people. I'm not going to mention any names or anything. I'm kind of looking around the room right now and I'm not going to mention any names. But slow to speak and slow to anger or slow to wrath. You know, we have to be so quick at listening and hearing what people say. And you know, I think it was Larry King that said this. He said, when I'm in any setting, every day when I get up, every day of my life, I realize that in any setting that if I only speak, I'll never learn anything. So I'm just going to have to learn. The only thing I'll learn today is by listening, because I never learn as long as I'm talking. And so we want to be the same way. We want to be quick to listen to the needs of others. Don't make assumptions. Listen to really what they're saying. Sometimes the greatest thing you can hear is not what's spoken, but literally what the unspoken ability to listen to what's being said. The second thing is be quick to listen, slow to speak. You know, I heard someone say one time, you can't misquote silence, okay? And you got to be slow to speak. And the reason is because the tongue has what we call disproportionate power. The tongue has disproportionate power to all of your being. In the Bible, in James, it talks about how the tongue is kind of like the bridle on a horse. It's like the rudder on a ship. And it's like a spark on a wildfire. You see, you think a little match doesn't have a lot of power, but man, it can set on. You think about the fires that are going on in Australia and the fires that have been going on in California, and they're literally wiping away thousands of acres, but every one of them started with a little bitty fire. And that's the power of the tongue. It may seem little, but I'm telling you, it can destroy so much. And so you have to be careful when you speak, be slow to speak. Put your hand over your mouth if you think you might be saying something you shouldn't say. And, you know, I'll always say this, should this be said? And number two, should this be said now before you ever say anything? Just, you're better off walking away and not being misquoted, walking away and not displaying your anger through your mouth, or not responding too quickly. I think we've all responded too quickly. So when you're dealing with people, quick to listen, slow to speak. Number three, slow to anger. You know, and I'm going to add to this, quick to forgive. Quick to forgive, slow to anger, and also quick to forgive. So when you lead people, you're always going to be tempted to get angry, because, you know, you can try, as you're trying to lead people, it's just frustrating sometimes. And if any of you have ever raised kids or teenagers, you know exactly what I'm saying. And so you'll be tempted, but be slow to anger. In other words, let me say it this way: have thick skin and a soft heart. Always have thick skin. Don't let people get to you so easy. Don't get offended so easy. Don't get mad so easy. Thick skin, but a soft heart when it comes to people. And even through tough times, and even when you've been betrayed, and even when you've been hurt, keep that soft heart. Don't ever let the enemy cause your heart to get hard. You may get hurt, you may get wounded, people may lie to you and take advantage of you. It's happened to all of us many times over. But keep a thick skin and keep a soft heart when you're dealing with people. Why? Because you're going to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. God bless you. We'll see you next week.